A real quick week roundup for us in our alliance WarA. First of all, we won the clash against a pretty tough opponent. I would say that they have some pretty high ranks, probably higher than ours. 14-0, which means we won in every single day. We had a couple of people who did over 2 million a day. We'd say about the first 7, and then another bunch that did over 1 million a day. So a lot of people are hitting their goals. That was really big for us, and we got some pretty big rewards. We use Alliance Duel to kind of do ranking, so we just want to shout out some of the new promotions. So Houdini went from an R1 to an R3, and Pranyo also went from R1 to R3. And then we have the Beast that came in as an R2 from an R1, and he was very close to R3, so I'm pretty sure that he's going to hit that next time. We also had Armory this week, which we won, which is a pretty good. We've won it before, but this was the first one that we won without contest. Somebody definitely had sent, I believe it was Ghoul had sent down some people. We can't see the old one. Had sent down some people to take over this armory right here. It was Armory 7, and you know, when we came and we showed up, they actually just decided to go to another armory and fight for that. So kudos to us, because we are definitely getting stronger, and to that getting stronger, we have a new industrial 1 Nutkins, which makes us now have 3 industrial ones, which is pretty huge. If you look at a lot of alliances, you know, they don't have that many. And we also have a Dara who's moved to Tower 30 and is right on the border of coming right behind us as our 4th industrial 1 inside of the group. So that's really cool. We're all working on industrial 1 troops and things to that sort. We also had Capital Clash. Now, there was a ton of people in Capital Clash that got maximum rewards. These rewards are big because they the honor points is what you can use for armor and equipment every week. So we had actually, I believe, 5 people finish in the top 100. So people had some pretty good strategies. The first one, number 87, Fist of Khonshu, or AKA Soul Chicken, my man. And then we have at number 70, Adara, which is really impressive because Adara actually came in pretty late into the Capital Clash and still was able to score, you know, really high. The next person that we have, I believe, was Indo. Yeah, my boy Indo came in at number 41. And then after that, we have Bates, who came in number 32. And then we have myself, Mr. Pharaoh Rex, who came in 25. So that was huge. We had 5 people in the top 25 of that. We started doing really well with Gold Sand, and because of the weekend, so many battles, we slowed down a little bit, which is okay. I think we started the week at number 37, and we got as high as number 18. Right now we're 28, but the new week coming, we're gonna go start to push harder in that again. But I do think we are the 3rd highest in 159, which is pretty impressive, because we're 9th as terms of power and alliances. We're not too far from WBD. We've actually passed them a couple of times in the past, but we're going to get right back onto that and, you know, represent for server 159. And then one of the last things I want to talk about is influence. Influence is the new ranking from season 2. This basically tells you about how high of a level of the new zombies that we've basically slain because of curse resistance. So if you look at rankings, I think we have 4 people in the top 100. I come in at number 22. And then after that, at number 36, we have Nutkins. At number 45, we have Indo. And then not too far behind him, at number 58, we have Bates. So we're representing. We have a couple of different events, and I'll touch on that in another video that's going to come up this week. That's pretty cool. We'll talk about State of Supremacy, which has a Capital Clash. Another Alliance Duel. Those are week to week. Those are the most important. Armory, and then this right here is Black and Gold. So there's probably going to be some more things. There's probably going to be another event. We usually get that every other week, but we'll talk about a new video. But really proud of WarA. We're getting stronger. We're getting a lot more respect, and we're helping the server more, right? So I'll check all with you guys later.